Hi everybody, I'm here with my Pilates Pup Taco, and for today's Pilates class we're going to be going through some really more traditional movements, particularly the series of 5. The series of 5 is a very classical order of some of the Pilates exercises that kind of go right in order pretty fast. It's a really nice little 5 exercise routine that you can really do within 5 minutes, and it goes really fast. However, it can be quite challenging. You can't just jump right into it. So I'm going to break it down a little bit, show you how it all works, give you the foundations of it, and then we'll finish up by putting it in order the way it goes. This is a big abdominal series, so if you have any back issues, just take this as where you need to. So I'll give you choices as you go. But note that, none of the Pilates exercises are 100% perfect. You do them according to how you feel you need it in your body today. Okay? Taco will probably be joining me in some of these exercises today, so he might be dancing around or in my way, but I apologize. But I mean, look at this face. Oh my goodness. Okay, so getting started, we're gonna have you lay down on your back, and we're gonna take this to just what we call the hook position. So what that means is that your knees are bent and your feet are flat, and you've got just the natural curvature of your spine. So you're just laying on your back. We're lining up your heels with your sits bones, so your feet are only about 8 inches apart. They're feeling pretty close together. Those feet point straight out. Your knees point straight up in the sky. Your pelvis is heavy, and you can feel your tailbone on the mat. Now that's going to set us up into a neutral position to start here. So you have a little bit of space underneath your lower back. Crawling on up your body, your hands are going to go down by your side, your palms face up, and your shoulders roll open and back to the mat behind you. Right? So we're strong and centered. Now to get us moving and warming up our body a little bit, you're going to take a breath, and on your exhale, tuck your tailbone under and roll your back completely flat against the mat. So your pubic bone turns towards the ceiling. And then gently release out of that, rolling back into your neutral place. We're not arching, we're just in that neutral place. So we'll do that again. Exhale, tuck your tail, roll your back flat. And then inhale, release, rolling back out onto your tailbone. We'll do 2 more of these, curling in. As you curl, pull your belly button in, turn your pubic bone towards the sky, and then gently release. And we'll do one more. Exhale, tuck your tail, roll your back flat, and then release. We're going to continue moving through your spine. So we're going to roll back again, back into that pelvic tilt, but this time, getting a place where you can put some pressure on your feet. Tuck your tailbone even more and gently roll your hips off the mat. Coming up slow, lifting one backbone at a time. We're not necessarily trying to hike those hips all the way up, but try to keep that scoop as you lift. And then slowly we'll bring this down, one bone at a time, all the way down to the mat. So we'll do that again. Exhale, tuck your tail, slowly bridge those hips up, lifting up strong, using the backs of your legs. Inhale, exhale, roll down, one bone at a time. Really concentrating on this release action to move and stretch your back. We'll do this 2 more times. A big exhale, tuck your tailbone under, slowly bridge those hips up, coming up one bone at a time, all the way up to the top. And then exhale, roll it down, slow. Last one here. So exhale, scoop, tuck your tailbone under, slowly bridge those hips up, one bone at a time. Lots of the backs of the legs here, I'm sure you feel it. Think of squeezing those knees a little closer together. Inhale, exhale, roll it down, one bone at a time. There it goes, nice. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. From here, we're gonna pick up those knees into a tabletop position. So when we mean tabletop, we mean that those knees are over your hips and those shins are parallel to the floor. I'm gonna have you take your hands and put them right here against your thighs. Now the legs can be quite heavy, and from this position, because your feet are up and free, we want your lower back to be pressed down to the mat. So you put your hands against your thighs, gently press your hands against your thighs and your thighs into your hands. You can roll your back into the mat just a little. Nothing crazy, we don't want to try to bunch the body up, but just roll that supported place. Your belly button pulls into your spine as you press. and your abs are strong, and trying to get that back as far back as you can against the mat. Now that said, your hands can either go down by your side from this point or up in the sky, shoulders back, or you can stay supported and keep your back all the way down. We're gonna flex your feet. Take your right foot and we're gonna bring it down towards the mat. Now notice I said towards and not to. And then slowly bring it back up. And we're gonna do the other side. Inhaling, the leg goes down. And then exhaling, the leg comes up. We're gonna continue and I'll keep talking. So as you come down with that leg, your goal is to keep your back on the mat in the same place as you bring it up. So inhale, take the foot down, keep your back all the way down, and then exhale, come back up. It's gonna wanna lift, right? It's up to you to keep that leg down. So take it down, or sorry, that back down. And let's do one more. Inhale, going down. Exhale, coming up. So warming up those abs just a little. Let's give those knees a hug. Roll yourself around a little bit. Good. So from this place, we're going to grab hold of one of your legs from underneath and we'll press, roll you up to a sitting place like this. So here we're going to change the focus and again warm up your spine in a different way. Sitting up super straight, we're going to take your hands and put them underneath your thighs, applying gentle pressure to help lift your chest. You'll breathe in here and on your exhale, tuck just your tailbone under so the lower half of you is going back. And we're gonna roll it back there and then pull this up, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. And so we'll do that again. Big exhale, tuck your tail, belly button draws all the way back to your spine. Inhale, pull against those arms, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. One more time, exhale, tuck your tail. I like to flex my feet on this. And then slowly roll it all the way back up, lifting up tall, rolling those shoulders back, a little arch. Now we're going to do this without your hands. So those hands are come up. Well, it's kind of the same, but it's different. We're going to pull those shoulder blades back, lift your chest, breathe in, breathe out, start leaning backward. And as you do, tuck your tailbone under. So we're not hunching here. Tuck just your tail, and we're going to roll back about halfway, really pulling that pubic bone towards your nose so it's rounded. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly button in and reach over those legs, hollowing out your belly as you do. And then sit yourself up nice and tall. Don't worry, we'll do that again. So breathe in, exhale, lean back a little, tuck your tail, roll back so you get onto your tailbone a little more. You're looking right over the top of your knees or toes. Breathe in, exhale, roll forward. Now as we do these, one of the things I see happen the most in terms of mistakes is that as people lean back, they start doing this. Now look at what happens to my body there. That's really hard on your back. So we're going to look forward, hold, rolling back, and then rolling up. Now we're going to add more to this. So breathe in, exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll it back, hold, breathe in, hands up, breathe out, hands down, roll your body forward, coming all the way up. Tall body. Do that again. Exhale. Now, we're going to make this more complicated. We're going to pull those shoulder blades way down. So as your hands come up, the hands move free. Your shoulders don't come up with it. And then slowly bring it down. Come over your legs, reach forward and stretch. We'll do 2 more of these. So breathe in. Breathe out. Curl back. Drive those heels down because you might be feeling your thighs. Rolling back. Hands up. Hands down. Reaching forward, sitting up nice and tall. We'll do 1 more of these. So inhale, exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll it back, stay scooped, set those shoulders, inhale, hands up, stay right here. Just find that little shake. Tuck your tailbone under more, pull your belly button in more. Keep breathing, pet your dog. Take a breath. Exhale, come over those legs, get a big nice stretch, and then sit yourself up nice and tall. Those legs a little shake if they felt like turned on a little bit. And then we're going to take this down to the mat to your elbows. Now, ideally we'll be on your elbows here. If you need a little more support, you can put a small ball underneath your like shoulder blade area if you want, but we are going to be using these arms. This is a challenging one, I'll warn you. This one doesn't look like much, but oh man. All right, so we're here. Those hands are down. You're actively going to pull your hands towards your feet. So you're kind of sliding those hands that way. So when I do it, woof, you can see me slide back. And what that does, it turns my pubic bone towards the sky, pulls my belly button in. Now we're gonna try to keep this position, right? You're gonna breathe in. Oh, I'm feeling this one already. Tuck your tailbone a lot. Exhale. Ooh, I didn't do that so well, but grabbing and holding on to those legs. Inhale. Exhale, float those elbows back. Nice and easy. Oh, you found my weak spot. I'm not good on these either. But the goal is to not move your upper body when you release your arms. Oof. So inhale. Exhale, reach. Oh, that was better. Inhale. Exhale, rest. Gently. Holy cow. Inhale. Exhale, keep that tuck. Grab those legs. Oh, there it goes. Inhale. Exhale, float it back nice and easy. One more time. Inhale, keep that scoop. Exhale, float those arms. Inhale, exhale, release. Oof. That's going to be important in a second. So we're bending those knees and we're rolling you all the way back down to the mat. Oh, we can let those legs drift. The abs should be seriously warmed up. What we did with those upper abs just now is going to come back to haunt us because we're moving into that series of 5. So we're going to pick up those knees into a tabletop position, squeezing those legs together, bending those knees, tabletop. Good. Now, this will be fine. Like if you want to keep your head down for these, that's absolutely awesome. Maybe you even need a little bit of a pillow under your head to help you feel more comfortable. Works just fine. Now, option 2, those hands come behind your head. Fingers wide like you're setting a volleyball, right? So hands back, right? We're going to be lifting your head, neck, and shoulders. Option 3, if you have more practice with this stuff, is to lift your head, neck, and shoulders without the support of your hands. And we're going to be resting your hands on your right knee, right? So I'll go in the middle here. I'll put my hands behind my head. So starting from the beginning, squeezing your legs, pulling those abs to the floor behind you. You're staying nice and strong. Now, same exercise we did before. Inhale, right foot goes down. Bring it back up. Inhale, left foot goes down. Exhale, bring it back up. One more on each side. Notice what's going on in your back. Your back is not moving, correct? And then we'll bring it back down. Bringing those feet down to the mat. Look both ways. Let go of your abs. Okay, so the order of our series of 5 is going to go single leg stretch, double leg stretch, scissors, single leg stretch, double leg stretch, yes, I was correct, scissors, and then we do double leg lifts and lowers, and then we do crisscross. So we've got a lot going on right there. So we'll take it nice and slow. So single leg stretch as it begins. Those hands behind your head, knees to tabletop. Exhaling, lifting your head and shoulders if you choose. If you keep your hands down by your side, just give them a nice reach to pull your shoulders down. So from here, we're going to extend your right leg, breathe it in. Exhale like they're heavy. Push one leg straight, pull one knee in. So there's energy on both sides. So breathe in, press and pull. Breathe out, press and pull. So breathe in, super straight leg. Here. And again, switch. Now notice you don't have to pull that knee all the way in. It goes switch. More advanced options. It goes here with the hands. And then we switch here with the hands. Lower leg makes it tougher too. We're going to pull ourselves forward towards those legs. So you're pulling yourself up, not using your hands for support. We'll do one more. Switch and switch. Pull both knees in. Roll yourself down nice and easy. That's step 1. You guys got it? Okay, step 2, double leg stretch. So those knees are coming up to tabletop. And again, hands down by your side for these works just fine. So if you're staying with your head down, stay here. If you're using those hands behind your head, head lifts. If you're going to use those hands, I'll show this too. Those hands will be here. Get your back down, pull your belly button in. Extend both legs out. Bring both legs in. That's the exercise. Now legs straight up is option 1. Yep, legs out low is going to be option 2. We need to keep your back on the mat here. So as you extend those legs, keep your belly button pulled in. If you're using those arms, your abs hollow as those hands reach up. Exhale, they come back around to center. So again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Try to go as slow as I am here. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And rest. Pull those knees in. Roll yourself around. Okay. Adding a little bit more. So now the next step is going to be scissors, which is also called single straight leg stretch. So we'll take those legs up, hands down by your side. If you're staying down, you should still feel this. If you're got your back down, you have your abs in. I mean, you don't need to have your head up. You can always lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Put those hands behind your head for more support. Now from here, I'll take your left leg straight up just so you can see me today. Flex foot's going to give you more stretch. Other leg's going to go straight out. Hold it here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Switch legs. Tap the bottom leg twice. 1, 2. We go to the other side. Switch. 1, 2. Go to the other side. A giant pair of scissors. Here it goes. If you're going to use your arms, it looks like this, giving it a little pull. But as we switch, you're using your abdominals. Let's try to get those legs as straight as possible. The scissors don't look like this, right? They are straight. Switch, pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull. One more time, switch. And then we rest, pull those knees in. Give them a hug. Look both ways. All right, moving to straight leg stretch or double leg lifts and lowers. So we're doing both. Now we got a lot of options here because this is a really challenging exercise. And it can be really hard on your back. So I'll go through it with you. But for number one, for the most support, your hands will go like a little triangle like that underneath your tailbone, right? So that your hips are slightly lifted. You can also put your hips on like a towel or a blanket. If you need to bolster yourself a little bit, that's fine too. So hands here, option one. Number two, hands down by your side. This is hard. This is really hard, I promise. It's actually a little bit harder than lifting your head and shoulders. So that's always option three, though I find being flat on your back's tougher. Now from here, we're gonna extend those legs straight. Try to get them as straight as you can, even if that means that they're like, oh, your knees are over your hips and your knees are slightly bent. It's okay. We're gonna extend those legs. Good, we're gonna breathe in, hands behind your head if you want. Inhale, take those legs down, about halfway at most, and then slowly bring those legs right back up. So inhale, going down. Now ask yourself what's happening underneath you. Only go down as far as you have the strength in your belly to hold your back flat. Exhale, they come all the way up as far as you can bring them. So inhale, keeping your back down in the same shape. Exhale, all the way back up. Inhale, going down. Challenge those abs. Exhale, bring it up. One more time. Inhale, going down. Exhale, coming up. Phew. Good job. Give those knees a hug. Oh man, so that's 4. The last one is the most fun in my opinion, and it's crisscross. This is a twisting one, right? And again, there's really no way to avoid not picking your head and shoulders up. So if you have issues with your neck, I suggest just leave this one out. You don't really need to do this one in the series. Make it a series of 4. But if you want to do this twisting one with this, here we go. So you ready? All right, so the hands are gonna go behind your head. Remember, fingers wide. Behind. Now as we go, you'll notice that my knees are not moving, so I'm not taking my legs anywhere yet. We're just twisting, breathe in. And we're squeezing those legs to make sure that those knees are nice and your pelvis stays nice and still. So we'll do it one more time. We'll twist and we'll stay. Extend the opposite leg. So left, I'm pointing to my right, that's my left. And then we're gonna switch. And then we're gonna switch. And then we're gonna switch. And then switch. Looking good, you've got 2 more. Last one. Okay, now that you've done all of it in pieces, let's put it all together. So we're gonna take those knees back up to our tabletop position. Your hands can go where you need them to, wherever you've decided which works the best for you. Our goal is to stay in that head position the whole time. So here we go, we'll take a breath. And on your exhale, lift your head and shoulders if you choose, hands behind your head. Regardless, we all have our belly button down, our backs flat. We're gonna stay in this position the whole time. So moving into single leg stretch. We'll breathe in and take the leg straight. Inhale. Exhale, we switch. Inhale, we switch. Exhale, we switch. That's 2. Switch, pull that knee in. Push the leg away. There we go. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold both legs in. Double leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, this is 3. Keep your eyes on those kneecaps. Pull yourself towards those knees. Lift it up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Right, left. You can pull this leg in if you choose. Pull yourself towards that leg. Inhale. Exhale, we switch. Do 2 little pulses in the bottom. There we go. That's 2. That's 3. There you go. Last one. Both legs in. Hold. Put those hands back here. Inhale, extend. Pull those legs towards you. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. That's 1. Back on the mat. Abs in. That is 2. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it all the way up. That's 3. Keep your back in the same shape. Exhale, bring it up. That's 4. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up and stay. Bent knees. Inhale. Crisscross. Exhale. Twist. That's 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's 3. And 4. One more. Twist and twist. Bring both knees in. Roll it down. Give it a hug. Ah, you did it. Very nice. Now from this place, we'll roll you over and let's stretch out the front of your body a little bit. So we'll bring you up to all 4s, finding in that square place. Now your hands can go flat on the mat. Your hands can go fists down, whichever works best for you. Take a breath here, and on your exhale, round your spine. Look towards that belly. Inhale, extend your spine. Bring it forward. Ah, feel that stretch. Again, exhale, curl. Inhale, release. One more time. Exhale, curl. Inhale, release. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Push into those hands. Come back into center. We'll take your right foot way out in front of you. So it's way out there. You can put padding under your knee here if you need some more padding. We're gonna rock your weight forward so that your knee ends up right over your ankle. Tuck your tailbone under, pulling those hips forward. Lift your chest, and the goal here is to stretch the front of the back leg. So the front of the back leg. Keeping your chest up, find that stretch. Easy does it. Bring those hands down. Flex your foot, straighten your leg. Big stretch. And then we'll take it to the other side real quick. Bring it down, shifting your weight. There you go, hips forward. Swinging it up, stretching the front of that back going leg. Slowly bring those hands down. Extend that front leg, get a big stretch. And then slowly bring it back to center. I thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Great job. I hope to see you soon.